tuned in to the Keetria Show and listening to SOB, Style of Business, the podcast with your host, Keetria. We aim to highlight the ongoing trek of entrepreneurs and business owners from around the globe, featuring stories that recount their struggles, experiences, and inevitable road to success and self-fulfillment. Welcome to SOB.
This episode is supported by the wonderful creators of Gratitude Plus app, the app that helps you cultivate a daily practice of gratitude. What are you grateful for today? You can download the app now at the App Store or by visiting gratitudeplusapp.com/style of business. Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in to another hot episode of SOB Style of Business, the podcast. This is your host, Keetria, and this week I'm back with a phenomenal guest by the name of Paula Odeh. She is a personal trainer and also just a gorgeous fashion and fitness model, and so happy to have her on the show today, and just grateful that she's taken some time to talk to us. We're going to be talking about entrepreneurship, the fitness industry, her personal journey, and then also a little bit of her fashion endeavors, because you know she does the runway deal whenever she can, whenever she has an opportunity. So definitely glad to have you on, Paula. Let me step back, give us a brief introduction, and then we will roll right through this wonderful interview.
Oh, wow. That was a phenomenal introduction. Oh, thank you, by the way, for having me, Keetria. I really do appreciate this. And it's my pleasure to see that this that you're doing is something very good to empower people. And
I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. So, first of all, I'm so excited. I am a personal trainer and a mom of two, and also a fitness and fashion model. So Keetria reached out to me to be part of this, and I said, like, oh, wow, this is interesting, and I would love to be here and talk about what I do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I'm glad you said yes, too, because at first I was like, I don't know, because I know your schedule is crazy. So so it was kind of like rolling the dice to figure out if it was going to work. But I'm glad I did. I'm glad that you said yes. And so now we have you on. So give us a little background. Let us know what you're working on. I guess we will start with fitness, because that's pretty much how I came to know you, is through like the personal training and things like that. Let's talk a little bit about how you got into the industry and, you know, your passion and stuff like that when it comes to fitness.
Oh, okay. So I can talk about fitness all day. Before I became a personal trainer, I did mention that I'm a mom. So being a mom of two, after having this kid, I put on some weight. You know, I didn't like the look of my body after having kids. And after some time, I met an old friend who was transformed, and I asked him, what happened to you? And he said, well, I started working out, and he used to be very thin. And I was like, okay, can you show me what to do? So the first thing he did was introduce me to weight training. I tried it at first, and I liked it. I was like, okay, this is crazy, because after working out 2 days later, I was feeling sore. Yeah. You know, I started doing research on it. So as a personal trainer, I was fun.
Right.
So ever since then, I became very passionate about fitness, and getting to educate myself about all the time is something that keeps me going. So fitness is part of me.
Yeah, you've made it part of your lifestyle, which is, you know, it's a common theme, common story, where especially, you know, we as women, we have kids, and then after that, the body just kind of does its own deal, you know. So you're like, you know, what can we do to get this together, to tighten this up, you know, to pull this together, or just whatever the case is, especially when you're used to kind of loving how you look prior to having kids. And so it's great that you are sharing your story and just kind of letting us know how you got into fitness. So you met an old friend. He, you know, takes you through the ropes and shows you how to, you know, he introduces the weight training. So like, were you immediately hooked? Like, how did you start to make this a part of your lifestyle?
How I started making it part of my lifestyle when I read about weight training and saw how it helped people, and I was like, well, I will do anything to get me to feel, look, and embrace who I am. So
yeah,
with time, like within like a month or two, I started getting confidence, waking up in the morning with more energy. Like I haven't started losing the weight and seeing the physical benefit yet, but I was feeling different. So that feeling alone can be traded for anything. And I noticed it started helping my confidence and all that, and I was like, whoa, I think I found something I wanna do.
yeah.
And fast forward a few months later, other women around me was like, oh, you're changing, you're looking better, you're having more energy, what is happening? And I said, okay, I'm into fitness and not just running on the treadmill, but weight training and all that. And they'd be like, oh, okay, can you show us how? And I started with two friends. Funny enough, I enjoyed showing them what I did to get to where I was, that they were able to see it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, so you can actually do this as a job. Then I was like, okay, now I'm a trainer and I'm going to work in it. And that was how I worked towards getting my certification. So it's something that I enjoy doing. It doesn't feel like work.
It doesn't. Yeah, I guess that's the main thing. That it doesn't feel like work, and you are, you're just a good poster and advertisement for your own business. You know what I mean? So it's like when people see you and you're advocating for, whatever workout it is, and working with different clients. It's kind of the first thing they're gonna do is look at you to make sure that you are actually practicing what you preach.
That's correct.
To them. So I definitely love that about what you're doing and the work that you've created for yourself. Now tell us, like, what does it mean to you to be fit, though? Because, fitness is different for everybody. You also mentioned that you felt better, and you had more energy.
To me, I have a vision that the world will come to a place where working out or exercising regularly will be as easy as taking a shower daily.
Yeah.
Because we are meant to move. Like, the more we move, the better we perform and produce. So how I get my routine in, because like everything, you need direction. So I have a routine that I stick to.
The routine.
I work out basically 5 times a week. Knowing my body type, I know when to train which muscle group. So it's basically, if you are into it, you educate yourself about it and progress as you go. And at the beginning, I was having difficulty in some areas, and that friend of mine guided me through. So using a trainer or someone who is knowledgeable about the fitness will get you through it to avoid injuries, and you don't end up worse. So
right.
I would recommend having some knowledge about it. Otherwise, most people give up when they don't get the results they want. The goal is not just to get the body you want and stop, is to make it a lifestyle, make it a habit.
Oh wow, yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that, because I was gonna ask you actually, like, so what's like the most, I guess, what is the most common, I don't want to say excuse, because I know people have their reasons, but most of the times when you have like a client, or even when you're prospecting and they're interested, but they tell you something like, I blah blah blah, they can't work out for whatever reason. I guess what I'm asking is, like, what's the number one thing that you always hear about why somebody can't squeeze in a few days?
The number one thing is saying, I'm too busy, I don't have time.
The time. Wow.
Yeah, I don't have time, or it's too difficult. It's something that I don't want to do because it's challenging. But when I hear people say that, I don't mean to do it here, but I think that's like being lazy.
Yeah.
You're trying to say you don't have time to take care of yourself. And from my experience, I know that people patronize pills and listen to their doctors better than actually doing what they know is right for them.
Oh, wow.
If exercise can be packed into pills, it will be the best selling pills in the pharmacy aisle.
Yeah.
So that is why I say it's laziness. Because people want to lose weight, they want to look certain way, they want to have energy, but they don't actually want to work out. You understand what I'm saying, right? They don't want to get the results of it.
They don't want to put in the work, right? The actual physical part of it seems to be the most challenging.
True. So outside the excuse, it's about making up your mind. The hardest part is not actually workout. It's the nutrition and getting ready to leave the house and get to a little bit of workout. So the nutrition and leaving the house, it's where most people find it difficult and they give different excuses.
Wow. Yeah, that definitely it makes sense, and it sheds light on why, it's easier just to, stay in bed that extra 5 minutes and skip the workout altogether, or go for that what's that hot and ready,
Because if you actually leave, if you get ready and leave the house, that is the most difficult part. If you do that and you made it to the gym, then that's it. You will definitely do something, because the energy there will take over. Momentum over planning. People think too much about it and they end up not doing it.
Yeah, and I even I love that you mentioned the part about nutrition too, because just like I just mentioned the hot and ready, like the $5 Little Caesars, pizza that's easy, convenient, and cheap. When there's other options. But let's talk about nutrition a bit. Like, what types of how important is that when it comes to just kind of getting into that lifestyle of just making better choices?
Well, like I said, it's all about routine, planning, and if you have a routine and planning, everything will fall in place. So it's nutrition, just like fitness, though. If you have set up a time where you want to work out or do whatever it is you want to do, laundry, whatever, and you actually see to it that it's done, it becomes part of you. So, let's say a child that grew up eating, the mom just drive McDonald's drive-through and just get them something quick to eat. That child will grow up and learn that.
Yeah.
So it's in our DNA most of the time that we just want a quick fix. But if you start planning your meals, cooking, or most people say they don't know how to cook because of, I don't know, they don't learn how to do it. But if you actually plan your meals, try to eat healthy, that will go a long way. I will give an example of myself. I have a routine where I get my groceries done once a week, mostly on Sundays, and I meal prep.
Yeah.
When I say meal prep, I just cook different things and put it up for that I can use for the week. By so doing, I don't just say, oh, I'm starving, let me just go to drive-thru and pick up anything to eat.
Yeah.
This is your body. Your body is your vehicle. If you put bad oil in it, you start having problems with the vehicle, jerking, smoking, and all those things. So what you put in it fuels you. And I suggest people pay more attention to what they're putting inside. Yeah, nobody actually eats 100% clean, but moderation to me is key.
Yeah, moderation. Yeah, that's perfect advice, and definitely news that we can use. And so, and I think because even with you, I know with the personal training, it kind of, I guess let me let you tell the story, because I know when we initially met. Like I knew you for the fitness part of it, but then I started knowing a little bit more about your involvement with like fashion and just modeling. So give us a scoop on how you got into that as we move along.
Okay, so when it comes to fashion or modeling, I started off as a runway model 4 years ago. So a guy, I was coming out of campus, I was in school there, and a guy saw me and he said, "Hi, are you a model?" And I was like, "Oh, that was
right.
a great compliment." And I said, "No, I'm not." He said, "Oh, well, you look like one." As soon as he said that, I just couldn't get that compliment off my head all day. When I got home, I look at myself and I'm like, I've never really thought about a model. And I envisioned myself actually up there in the runway doing things. And he did he left his contact with me, so I called and he said there's a show coming up, a fashion show, and it's gonna take like all day, but it's not paid. I was like, oh, okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I went there. They just guided me through a couple of posture and walk and all that. And on the day of the main event, I enjoyed the part where I was feeling very nervous, but I actually got out and the whole light and camera was on me, and I was like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
The light didn't. I thought it was about me.
Right.
But besides that, I liked everything about it, and I was like, whoa. So I can actually do this as a job, so why not? That was how I started as a model, and that was, I think, the best experience I've ever had being in the industry.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know you enjoy it because of you have some great pictures, some wonderful pictures, beautiful pictures. I've had an opportunity to check out. But I'm curious, like, how do you handle all of that? It's such madness, and behind the scenes, and just the process of getting ready, and then the practices, and that fast-paced environment. Especially when you already have like your home schedule and you have the other part of your life, and then you're also involved in fashion. Like, how are you able to balance and really find? I'm not even going to say. I guess it doesn't necessarily equal out, but how do you find time to manage it all?
Well, at first it was all about passion, and as they say, passion burns out. So as I grew into it, even with fitness and everything that I do, being a mom and all that, I started having a why. That why is what keeps me going and focused. When it comes to why right now I do modeling or fashion in general, it's because it's about creativity of other people, and I believe me putting on their outfit and showcasing their creativity means contributing to their growth. So when I don't feel like it, because believe me, you will not feel like leaving the house sometimes. You will not feel like doing anything sometimes. So when I don't feel like it, I think of my why. And like I said, my why for the fashion industry is to showcase the creativity of others. That is how I contribute to back to the society. So that why is what keeps me focused.
Yeah, that's powerful, really, because you can really drive yourself beyond your limits if you look at it that way.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't. So when it comes to like the different fashion shows and photo shoots, like, do you have a preference over just doing like a regular photo shoot versus the runway, or what's your favorite type of event when it comes to that?
When you said favorite, I haven't seen the one that I didn't like yet.
Yeah, well, okay.
The atmosphere is one thing that's really it's like a boost to me. And saying that is because everywhere and all those things. And I just felt very excited to be part of these amazing people. So as long as people are there, and it could be the photographer that I'm doing a shoot with, whoever it is, knowing that I'm in this environment that I love to be, I have this desire and peace to keep going.
Yeah, that's perfect. I love that. That's great. Yeah, I'm looking forward to checking out a couple of your shows coming up in this next few weeks, or just whatever you have. So I'm definitely interested in hearing more about what you have going, because I know that's just getting started for you.
Yeah.
So that's good to see. And then I want to get a little bit into, we talked about time management just a bit, but I'm kind of backtracking because I also want to, life management, as an entrepreneur, you have to, I know we talked about organization previously when you and I were talking one day, and
Yeah.
I know that's important to you, as it should be with anybody, especially when you're running your own business, but like, how do you line that up? Organization. Okay, so you have family, business, social, all this other stuff. What? Yeah, it's a lot, right? And sometimes things are not, they're off balance and not going as well as we would like. But what does Paula do to make sure that everything is in line?
What Paula doesn't manage time.
Right, there you go.
The reason why I say I don't manage time is because the time is never enough. If you look at it, we only have 24 hours in a day, and society say we sleep 6 to 8 hours, which is good for our health. You have to start the kids out, like everything is pulling on the 24 hours. So what I learned to do, I don't manage time, I manage my focus.
Okay.
The reason why I say I manage my focus is because when you create your to-do list, those are the things you want to do. And you try to pace yourself, I want to get this done, I want to get this done. At the end of the day, your brain takes up all the energy from thinking about getting all these things done.
Yeah.
So when I wake up in the morning, I do my gratitude and set my intention, make the to-do list, I look at it and get into the most important one first and give it a quality time. Just like let's say there are 5 most important things I have to do that day. I distribute some hours into it.
Yeah.
That is what I do. So I manage my focus.
Manage the focus.
Minimize distraction.
Minus distraction. That's a big one. The distractions are a big one because it comes in, people, places, things.
Still time from you and all those things. So when you manage your focus and you know that, okay, I have to get this thing done, you put your phone on silent, give your 100 to whatever it is you have at hand, and don't think about something else, because the brain might be a little like small size in the body that it consumes more energy than your entire body.
Right.
Thinking about something alone can drain you of all your energy. So less thinking and more doing.
Oh, wow. As simple as it sounds, you make it sound so easy. But it's definitely good information. Definitely good information. You made it sound very easy.
That's the way it is. You have to understand that 24 hours, like nothing can be done in no time. It's like, what did I do today?
Yeah. Exactly.
It's all about the focus.
The focus, yeah, no, that's perfect. Well, I mean, okay, so tell us, like, what other things that you have going? I know that the holidays are quickly, approaching. They're here, getting ready to, go into the new year and all that other good stuff. What other things are you looking forward to as we go into 2020?
Well, I wouldn't say told me, know me. How does it again? No, you know me.
Yeah. Right. No resolutions.
Yeah, I believe every day you should work on growing and improving every day. When it comes to 2020, I'm just working on switching habits.
Yeah.
We all have certain habits that is slowing down our progress in life in certain areas. So we all have our flaws. I recently did a personal self-analysis and put down the things I want to work on, how I'm going to do it. And it's basically setting smart goals every season, long term and short term. And when I say smart goals, I mean specific, accurate, measurable, and time bound and all that. Taking action. So I'm very optimistic about the coming years to improve in so many areas and actually get better.
Yeah, no, I foresee that for you. I mean, you've encouraged me more times than to kind of stay focused, and to stay on it. So, yeah, but I'm definitely looking forward to your success as well. So, as we get ready to wrap up, we need some words of encouragement or just some advice to anybody that's listening. It could be business, it could be life advice, just whatever you want to leave, and then we'll wrap up. I know you left plenty already, but hey, what's a little bit more, right? So make sure you leave that, and then I'll get ready to close out and let you know what else we'll need from you.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Keetria. So, with my personal experience in life, I've come to realize there is only one you, and for a long time I was a people pleaser because I want to fit in. I want to be loved or liked by many and all that. And I realized, no, life shouldn't be that way. Right. It is not selfish when you take time to give yourself a treat. It is not selfish when you say no to something you don't feel comfortable doing. So my advice to whoever is listening to me is be yourself unapologetically. Have fun. Live this life to the fullest. And definitely create time to say thank you. God who sent us here, he said, we shall not want. And of course, he kept to his word. Being healthy means a lot, even though we don't acknowledge it.
Yeah.
The food we eat, we all worry about, I want more money. Who on earth would put money in their mouth and just eat it? No.
Right.
We need food to fill us. And no matter what, even the money comes from ground. So God who sent us here has supplied everything abundantly for us. The purpose of this is worry less about what you want, and appreciate what you already have. Take time out, acknowledge it, and say thank you. That is it's as simple as that.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I need a fan for that one. That was definitely a word. That was, that's some powerful stuff that you were able to sum up in probably less than a minute. But that's going to carry me for the rest of the day. So
come on.
Yeah, no, I'm serious. Hey, we love that. We love that. I have to open up a chat soon so we can have like a live forum and you can see for yourself. I'm pretty sure somebody really felt that because I know I did. Yeah, Paula, that's perfect. Yeah, I love what you the way you wrap that up. All right, so before we leave out, please let us know where we can find you online if anybody is interested in getting in touch or just kind of connecting with you and learning more about the things that you have coming up, or maybe there's somebody who is in the area. I know you're based in the Houston area that is maybe looking for a new personal trainer, or I don't know, whatever the case is. Let us know where we could connect and find you.
Oh, okay. Okay, sure. The easiest way to reach back to me through Instagram, Paula Odeh, the number 711. Again, it's Paula Paula Odeh 711. That is my Instagram handle. My other information is there. Reach out.
Reach out. Sounds good. Perfect.
Thank you so much, Keetria, for what you are doing. You yourself, you are such an amazing woman. You've inspired me a lot. And one thing I like about you, you're so optimistic and have this positive energy every time I get to meet and speak with you. Like, I really love that. And you're helping a lot of people. You've helped me personally, and you're still helping me. And I want to say thank you.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You're so welcome. You are welcome. I appreciate it, and so glad that you were on the show, Paula. We definitely look forward to having you back soon, and you have a great rest of the day, doll.
Thanks for hanging out with us here on SOB. We hope this episode has been resourceful. If you'd like to check out the latest articles or follow Keetria's website updates, just log on to Keetria.com or follow her on Twitter at KEETRIA.